Hi, hello, welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome back to another noita'd daily run attempt. It is scorching hot today in Belgium. Bouncing Burst, Firebolt, Concentrated Mana Potion. We can drink it. I'm just gonna gulp down the entire thing so that I can immediately fill up my flask with water, but we do have some additional mana regeneration for a while now. Not that helpful for when you start off with Bouncing Burst, but our wand actually seems to be firing quite quickly right from the get-go, which is something we definitely enjoy. Get my head in the game for a second. First objective, first order of business, getting some water. I know it's a boring one and I know it's an objective we always have for ourselves, but it is like one of the most important ways to survive in noita'd, in my opinion. I'm stuck. I am stuck. Okay. There we go. That should do the trick. Don't move over to the right too far, because that's not where we want to go. Invisibilium potion. And there is an interesting thing to be stained with. Can we turn invisible? No, we can't, because we still have 1% blood stains. There we go. The wand down there is something I definitely do want to check out. Other than that, things that I want to do today is just like literally cool down. Not that I have that option or anything, because I still have some stuff to do, still have some work to do. I have 5 clients today, but all in the afternoon/evening, which is quite crazy. Not normally how I operate. Did I just kill myself? Almost. Almost just drowned myself by getting into some tight quarters. But sooner or later we will be released from our prison here. We might catch a burning stick to the face in the process, but that's all part of the process. Quite a calm morning, therefore. It's gonna be quite a hectic rest of the day. That is a wand and a health crystal and a whole bunch of enemies right on top of each other. It does look appealing, but it looks dangerous as hell, and it's exactly what I need. That's all I need to have like a little sign for myself. Okay, try and get through there. One approach I think I can do is maybe if we can release this and then kick it. I would have wanted to kick it a little bit further, because I don't think it's now gonna reach the edge actually there. That firebolt should do the trick. Alright, we are definitely gonna burn here, but that's fine. We're gonna have to get some water into that pit either way, so let's try and do it like this. Yeah, this is gonna be dangerous, because they have a whole lot of acid. But I did release them, so now I have to pay the consequences, or have to deal with the consequences rather. I don't have to pay consequences. Get a little bit of the gold without poisoning myself all too much, and that was actually not that big of a deal at all. All of that shit just for a dynamite wand, that is a big deal, in the sense of it makes me hate this game even more. There's something beneath here, there doesn't seem to be. We have a little bit of time remaining and a little bit of health remaining, so I would love to explore a little bit. Other than that, flaming rock, yes please. Other than that, I would love to... Well, I wouldn't love to, but I have to do some shopping today as well. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I just need some new stuff in order to be okay traveling to France next week. I still need some things I still need to get some things in order before I actually go there. It's not my favorite thing in the world, shopping, but it has to happen sometimes. And when it has to happen, that's when I most enjoy it. Still not quite actual enjoyment, but I do enjoy it the most then. I don't have that much gold. A black hole is not something I want to dabble into. Yeah, no, this is all impossible for us. Levitate faster. Enemy radar, extra perk. Just give me the levitate faster. I'll zoom in around. Is there a wand right at the entrance? That's, I think, the only time I have ever seen that. It looks dangerous. Giant firebolt. Well, that's something we can craft with the next time, because I think it is quite a potent ability to actually hurt enemies, but the wand configuration we are using right now is not going to be optimal for that. I think there is a worm around here somewhere, because the screen was shaking violently, but I don't actually want to figure that out. Yeah, the ground is definitely shaking like tremendously. This wand is just engulfed into the wall. Let's try and get a giant firebolt through there. That actually worked out tremendously. Clear out the rest of the path with small firebolts. No, that doesn't seem to work. Giant firebolt it is. Wind wand. Whoa. Okay, now that's interesting. And it makes a lot of sense, I guess, that you can combine elements in a game like this. So much enemies, so many enemies rather, because it is a countable noun. The only problem is that we don't have any damage to deal with those enemies. If this could explode, thank you so much. Great use of my environment there, if I do say so myself. Let's just douse this with a little bit of water so that we don't get poisoned all too much. There we go. Get into the water. Yes. Okay. We're playing well, but we are struggling. We just need something that deals a bit more damage, you know? It's really all there is to it. I guess we can still kill those fire skulls, but I have learned lately that they are just like very vulnerable in general, so you can quickly kill them. I don't know what happened there. I don't think I want to get hit by that bolt, but I think I want to destroy this enemy if I do get a chance. He's over here somewhere. There's a lot of shit happening over here somewhere, I can tell you that much. I am a little scared. There's quite a bunch of crazy enemies. I am getting teleported all over the place. I think I'm gonna let it be, something, let it be, because that seems a little bit too scary for me. And I'm just gonna move along and pretend that I never saw anything back there. Do you think one stick of dynamite is gonna be enough to ignite this? 2 sticks of dynamite were enough. Now the objective is still to get to the wand though. Looks interesting to say the least. Potential. It has some potential in the sense of I'm definitely going to replace Bouncing Burst with Bubble Spark as soon as I get to the next Holy Mountain. But at this point in time the wand is not really usable because the formation makes it so that the bolts just fly everywhere. And that's not really so handy when you're trying to aim at specific enemies. There we go. I'm just gonna head through after picking up this little gold down here. You think I didn't see that, huh? My man's got his eye on the prize, you know? We're gonna kill ourselves with that, that's for sure. Give me immunity to melee attacks. Hello, broken wand. I'll just pick you up because I have the inventory space, but I still haven't ever done anything with that. I vaguely remember one of my commenters once telling me what to do with that, but it has been so long that I would have to look it up again, probably. The game is just so in-depth that sometimes you forget one mechanic while you're still learning other mechanics, right? The one thing I am learning in this specific run is that I need to calm down. I need to take my time a little bit more. That's not really such a great way of taking my time, just taking 15 shots to the face. Hello! Yeah, okay, yeah. That's pretty cool right there. Okay, let's go for a little speedrun to finish off this video. I am gonna have to do something differently in my noita'd runs or stop recording the game sometime, because this is just like a repetition on end. I keep doing the exact same thing, which is just randomly dying in the blink of an eye. And I guess you guys accept it because you keep watching, and maybe that's just the entirety of what noita'd is about, dying in the blink of an eye. But for me, after a while, I think it might get old, I'm afraid. I'm also petrified. I want this wand. Probably didn't even need to use that bomb, but hey, if it gets me there faster, then it's definitely worth it to me. Spark Bolt with timer, or with trigger rather, not really something I'm looking forward to at the moment, or being not really something I'm able to use at the moment is a better expression, but we might craft with it in the future. If our run survives long enough for us to craft, that's of course the big thing. Hello, I was just looking for you. Does that work? Yeah. Okay. One thing I have learned this run, you can't escape it, you can't deny it. One thing I have learned this run is to, in my opinion, use the lanterns a bit better. I normally always take them for granted as like just decoration, but this run I twice in a row used a lantern to my advantage. He has to be almost dead by now. I've hit him quite a bunch of times and I have to give it to him. He hit me there too. There we go. Cleared out the way to the wand in the same time. Is that a rain cloud? Because that is definitely more than welcome. Thank you for the water. Bouncing burst wand, huh? Nope. No, thank you. Egg. Jesus, that's a bunch of people stacked up on top of one another. What is this? Itaewon in Halloween 2022? 3? I don't know. It's a place in South Korea, in Seoul, where the people got trampled because there were so many people on one location. Is that a teleport bolt? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Scan. Yeah. Sure. Watch my professional ass skip the destruction of the Holy Mountain. I don't know what that does for me or anything, but... Right, so glass cannon run, huh? That's been a while. And with that's been a while, I mean like 2 runs ago. We're gonna make the most out of it. And we are surely not gonna perish in like 1 second because we are not playing careful enough. Now this looks like a wand that is beautifully usable together with glass cannon in my opinion. Glass cannon, whatever floats your boat. Eldritch Portal. Yeah, no, I think I'm just not gonna touch that. I think I'm not gonna use that spell ever. And here we are. Projectile repulsion, please. Thank you. And we're moving along. All we need to do now
was follow the damn train, CJ!
Is make sure that we aim correctly, and then we know from the previous glass cannon attempt that just aiming correctly is like enough to win. This is very similar to our previous glass cannon run, right? Did we also have that projectile repulsion field, or was it like another run? I am recording a lot of noita'd lately because it is kind of my go-to game at the moment, just whenever I want to record but not necessarily know what to record. I definitely want to get more into recording book stuff again, but I need to figure out how and what and who. Gravity field, firebomb, sure, get rid of my rain cloud. Get out of here, you explosive piece of shit. I feel like if we ever kick the hand, this is gonna be the run to do so, right? Because of the glass cannon, so we are definitely gonna be able to quite quickly get rid of him. And he also was able to still quite quickly almost get rid of me, so a little bit of care would have been more in order, just like it is there. I saw you hit that explosive thing, so I am gonna get out of here. Dodge the vapor, just dodge everything, to be honest. There we go, didn't want to be in that explosion. Polymorphine is not what we're wanting to use. Let's break through the ice here. Make sure that it doesn't crush us. And make sure that we kill that commander over there before he is able to touch us in the slightest. I see that skull floating over to me, but I am gonna not devote too much attention to him right now. And I am just gonna move along while gathering all this gold. And just gonna get the flip out of here. Woo! We have to use our teleport bolt more often. I bought it for nothing at this moment. I'm just not even gonna look at any of these things, man. I don't care. I don't care in the slightest. Levitation trail. That harm passing creatures? Sure. Tinkerwood ones everywhere? Meh. Yeah, sure. Give me the levitation trail. Cool. Here we go. Hilisi base, the bane of my existence. The run ender. Are we dealing a lot of damage? Well, we're dealing enough damage. That's the answer to that question. Don't burn myself. Just take my time, nice and slow. Make sure that I don't get hit unnecessarily exactly like that enemy just did. I think one of those sniper bullets is probably going to mean the end of me, so I am going to just keep a distance. Don't travel through there. Gold doesn't matter anymore. We are just slowly but surely traversing through this area. That thing could have definitely killed me if I was just standing on the metal here, I think, so I am very glad that I took my time and waited. There's still quite a bunch of things happening here, and now those are a whole bunch of enemies that I don't actually want to encounter, but I am still gonna try and fight them. This is a tight corridor, so it makes it quite hard to dodge their abilities though. All in all, everything is going fine so far. I want to get some of this gold, but I am burning. I don't know why I am so greedy for this gold, but because I actually have gold enough, and because of glass cannon I don't actually need any more gold, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know. Sometimes you just still want more. I'm gonna leave that turret be, and I'm gonna try and head back over to this side. 13 health points. That's not amazing. That's gonna require some caution, and require the lack of throwing caution to the wind as well. That's pretty well played by me. Just get rid of the explosive barrel before it has the chance to do anything to me. Stay in there. No, there we go. Yeah. The darkness, the fog of war in this game can sometimes really grind my gears. Another glass cannon run right down the drain. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.